Look to me. Ooh. Let's leave this here. What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, what's up, love? I'm Kay, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping back by. All right, so today I have got a different kind of video. It's kind of a Q&A. I basically asked you guys to ask me questions that you've always, like TMI questions that you've always low-key wanted to know. Not specifically about me, but anything girl related. I wanted to have like a really cute girl chat where we can just chill and talk about things that we don't always talk about, okay? So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me a question on anything sexual health related, hygiene, beauty. Like, we're gonna go in and we're going to talk. We're going to talk because I just feel like these are things that we don't really talk about. So if you are interested, then do keep on watching. I do want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. I would like to give a shout out to BeDucated. If you're interested in finding out more about them, then do keep on watching. And also, if you are not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications. Those basically make sure that you're always in the loop on when I upload. And without any further ado, I'm really excited to get into your guys' questions. And yeah, let's go. Because of the fact that we aren't really that free to ask, especially, like, I'm speaking directly to my viewers now, you guys. I know that a lot of you, my demographic, are African young girls, and the thing about it is, guys, there's certain things that we genuinely can't ask our moms. We all don't have a cool mom. I know I don't have a cool mom, I don't have a cool grand, I don't have a cool aunt or anything like that. And you know, they're cool in their own rights, but like, there's certain things that they aren't even comfortable sharing or even finding out for themselves, because just that's our culture. Like, it's uncomfortable. So here's the thing, the internet has always been a very, very useful tool for me personally, because there's just so many things that I could just search and just learn without having to be scared, you know? So that's where BeDucated comes in. So basically, BeDucated is a site that offers courses in different things around sexual education, where you can have like no filters. You don't have to censor yourself. You can ask the questions you need to ask. You can find the information that you need to find without any judgment. They do it in such an educational manner that it doesn't feel dirty, it doesn't feel weird, and it actually feels very, very beneficial. So you might be somebody who has very little experience and you're trying to figure out the basics of how things are going to be and how things are going to work when you do get there. You could be somebody who is in a relationship and things have just started to become stale and you want to try something out. Or you could just be single and you just want to please yourself and you just want to find the best way to do it. There's so many places that you can fit and so many places that you can find answers on BeDucated, and there's short, fun courses that you can apply to do. And there are also so many articles on their websites that I have found are so educational. There are so many things on BeDucated that I did not know, and I am so glad exist. And here's the thing about it, I've always felt like if I search something, for example, I'm gonna give an example, right? I'm gonna give an example with one of the questions that I got. Somebody asked, they're like, sis, give us those good head with a femme to male or femme to femme. Sorry if that's too much. It's not. So I didn't know, and I learned this on BeDucated. I didn't know that there are 8 ways for females to orgasm. I had no idea, and I learned that. I didn't know that if it doesn't work in one way, it will probably work in another. I didn't know that. I thought that if it doesn't happen the way it happens in the movies, then it's not gonna happen for me. I've had partners in the past where I genuinely thought that certain sensations I could never feel, because I just didn't feel them the way that I had seen in porn, on movies, the way people spoke. I didn't know. Like, there's so many ways for this to happen for you. So if you are interested in just learning, you know, girl, there are so many courses on here. And the thing I really like about BeDucated is that it doesn't make it feel dirty. So even the nudity is very tasteful and it's educational. Like, I'm here to learn something. If you were to search on like a XXX website how to give oral stimulation to someone else, it would be a girl there performing, literally performing, doing her thing, Oscar nominated performance, and not necessarily teaching you like what to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gaining anything here, you're just learning how to act. So there's just certain things like that, small things like that, that I really appreciate about BeDucated, where I'm actually trying to learn something. Could you teach me something and don't like make me feel weird, you know? So that's what I appreciate about BeDucated. I also really appreciate the articles. Other than the courses, there are so many courses, you guys. There are courses for females and males. And also, if you like stuff that's alternative, I'll just say alternative for now, but if you like stuff like that, like bondage, BDSM, stuff like that, BeDucated doesn't make it seem dirty or like bad or like, you know, like the dark side or anything. Like, they don't make it seem weird. Like, whatever your desires might be, you might think it's weird because it's not very popular, but whatever they might be, I feel like BeDucated is the right place for you to learn. There's just a lot of tips and tricks and stuff like that on BeDucated that basically can teach you how your body works and different things that could work for you. And also, if the courses aren't necessarily hitting the spot for you, you can definitely go onto BeDucated and speak to an expert. And that expert doesn't know you, they don't know you, girl, so nobody's judging, and they're also experts in their field, so they're really professional, and you've got nothing to worry about.
So guys, if you're interested in the services that BeDucated offers, then click the unique link in my description that gives all my viewers access to free video training. And if you subscribe to BeDucated using the links below, you'll have access to all the courses they offer, which are so easy to follow with simple instructions, tasteful content, Q&As, and feedback from real actual people and not like robots, you know?
So the very first question is, what's your take on oral sex? I personally don't necessarily have a take on it. I genuinely do think that it's necessary. Some people don't like it at all, and that's completely fine, but personally I kind of low-key need it. I need it, like, to get myself like there. I need it. Sometimes you ask things, sometimes you search things on the internet, and certain things you just have to experience. And from my personal experience, I need it. I can't just see a penis and then be like, yes, let's go. Like, I can't do that. I'd rather that than people's fingers. I've just noticed that about myself. And then the next one is, have you ever experienced a UTI after the deed? If yes, what do you do to avoid it? Yes. And the reason why is because I was aware of what to do before sex. I wasn't aware what to do after. So I got a UTI because I didn't make a habit of peeing after sex, which is something that people surprisingly don't know they have to do. Even if it's just a little bit, try pee afterwards. It will really make a big difference. That's just something I had to learn, like, with experience as well, and just like reading up on it, and just like, why does this burn? Like, why is it burning when I pee? And I had to search it, and then it told me that, okay, after the deed, sis, pee. Are you on any birth control? If yes, what is it, and would you recommend it? Yes, I am on birth control. I'm on the pill. So I had originally thought that I wanted to do the, not the UTI, I wanted to do the implant, the T, what's that thing called, the Marina. Yes, I thought I wanted to do the Marina. Not only did I hear horrible reviews of the Marina, but I just didn't necessarily want something that invasive, so I did a lot of research. I did so much research on like what I should do and what's best for me, and I settled on the pill, and I settled on a brand called Nordet. My experiences have been lovely. I love it. I know there are so many reviews on the internet that are so negative, and it's just like, don't do it, it's this, it's that, it's the other. But what I did is I went and got my pill from Mary Stopes. That's where I got it. That's where I got my first pill, and then the other months I got like a normal prescription. I didn't even decide on Nordet. They just gave me Nordet. They were like, okay, this is the only one in stock. And here's my experience, you guys. Like, she just gave it to me. She was like, yeah, you take it every day at the same time, cool, bye. And I'm just like, so again, I had to hop on the internet and I had to figure out how to start the pill. And I decided on a method where you start, like, the first time you ever take the pill, you start the Sunday of your period. And that's basically like a different type of method. I'm on a combination pill, so I think it's progestin and ester. I'll write the right words on them, but basically it's like double protection. I'm obviously not going to go super in depth with what the pill does, but I really prefer the pill. When it comes to, you know, the obvious weight gain, depression, stuff like that, I don't experience that. I don't experience any mood swings. I don't experience any weight gain. I don't experience any of the anxiety, the you know, the panic attacks, all the side effects. And what the lady at Mary Stopes did tell me is that try take the pill at night so that you don't necessarily feel all the side effects, so that when you're hungry, you're asleep. When you're getting emotional, you're asleep. Like, you're asleep. And I take it at 9. I sleep around 10, 11 on an average day, so I don't necessarily feel all the side effects, and I'm good. Like, I love it. I'm literally so happy that the first brand I tried is the brand that worked for me. So yeah, I'm on Nordet 28 and I'm on the combination, and I'm good. Which do you prefer, waxing or shaving? Does it really matter for you during the deed? So the only place on my body that I remove hair are my armpits. So like, when it comes to like removing hair and trying to get as close to the root as possible, it's just the armpits. I do not shave or wax my kunchancha because I just trim it. Like, I just take the silver surgical scissors, make sure that I dip them in acetone, and that's good enough for me. I do it because of ingrowns, and also I just know I'm not comfortable with the way hair grows back. It irritates me. Like, getting itchy down there actually makes me angry. I was super obsessed with it. Like, when I just started like high school, I was obsessed with like getting a clean shave, and I was just like, this is actually not worth it. I'm just gonna trim it to where it looks good and I'm done. I'm also not a very hairy person, so my bikini area doesn't spread into my legs, so I'm good. Like, I don't need to shave or wax or anything like that. My legs and my arms don't grow hair, and it's just my armpits that I use shaving cream. I prefer that to waxing. I tried to wax myself once and it didn't work, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again. So yeah. What do you think of Yoni steaming? So there is an article on BeDucated about Yoni steaming, and I think the egg and stuff like that. I personally have never gone into it. The main reason, let me tell you why I have never gone into it, but I have read all about the benefits. Apparently it's so good. It helps with so many like impurities and just like unclogging. So the main reason I haven't done the Yoni steam is because I think it was Vongai who did a Q&A on her Instagram stories. She was like, have you guys tried the Yoni steam? And like 3 or 4 people, like back to back, yeah, I've tried it and I'm expecting in June and I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm just like, no. I'm not trying to get pregnant. Like, I'm scared because I'm not trying to get pregnant, but I'm sure if I'm on birth control, it's literally fine. But I'm gonna go and read more about it. Like I said, I did see an article about it on BeDucated, so I'm definitely going to be, you know, exploring that and seeing and searching about whether or not it does mess up with your birth control, but I'm really sure it doesn't. But yeah, as for me trying it, not yet. Okay, and then another question that I got a lot. I got this question a lot, guys. It's crazy how many times I got this question, but it's how can I decrease the hyperpigmentation on the kitty? First of all, girl, I know, like, we hear it over and over again that your kitty is beautiful, don't try to do anything to it. But guys, honestly, don't try to do anything to lighten that area. If you're a black girl, you experience hyperpigmentation in the most random places, literally on the sides of your stomach. Literally, when you roll like this, it will get darker in, like, in between your little rolls. It's like in the weirdest places, like, you'll get hyperpigmentation, and that's perfectly fine. There's no need for you to want to lighten that area. But I do know that if you're super insecure about it, what you can do is you can decrease how many times you shave down there. I remember in grade 9 I found out that shaving, especially a very close shave, can really contribute to getting darker down there, and I didn't want to do that. So that was one of the reasons why I stopped close shaving my vagina. Stopping, like, decrease, not necessarily stopping, but decrease how many times you shave down there. And also, I've heard that laser treatments, if you can afford laser treatments, I heard that that really helps to decrease how much hyperpigmentation happens down there. But if you're also experiencing hyperpigmentation between your thighs, I know when you cut a lemon down the middle and you just rub it, you know, just rub it normally in between your thighs, and exfoliate down there a lot. I heard that that really does help. So yeah, if you're really insecure about it, then definitely do something about it. But do understand that it's natural, it's normal. And also, one thing girls are forgetting, that it's not something that happens to just girls. Black boys experience that a lot as well. A lot of black boys do have dark in the thighs. Their private parts are not the same color as the rest of their body. Just because guys express it less or claim to care about it less doesn't mean it doesn't happen to them. Guys experience the exact same thing. We're all black and we all experience hyperpigmentation in, like, those areas. So girl, your man probably has it. Your man probably has it. Don't feel self-conscious about it, because I do know that somebody did ask me, do guys really care about hyperpigmentation? The guys I've been with haven't cared. I naturally have dark in the thighs, and it's not, they've never been like, ew, what's that? Like, it's not something. And I think, like, a grown man also just doesn't care about weird things like that, you know? Okay, so somebody else asked, kitty hygiene and products you're using, also preparing for a appointment. So products, let me list for you the products I use for my area, right? Water, my hand, that's it. That's all you need. Ugh, I'm so over the idea that you need to use feminine hygiene products down there. I think also because I think the main reason why I've got something, I have such a deep thing against that, is because basically it kind of perpetuates the idea that your vagina's dirty. It's not dirty. It literally cleans itself, and it's the one thing that, like, does its own thing without our help. Like, it's literally so independent, and we do not need to do anything to it. You literally just rinse it. And also, just remember, if you've got, like, insecurities about odor and stuff like that, make sure that what you're putting in is what you would like to come out, because whatever comes in your mouth has to go out some way. That's the thing. Like, if you're not drinking enough water, if you're only having fizzy drinks, if you only drinking alcohol, if you're only smoking, girl, what do you expect? what do you expect for your vagina to excrete? Because it's only excreting what you put in it. We also sleep on the fact that the health and the hygiene of your sexual partner has so much to do with the health and hygiene of your area. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got like something that's weird and you're just like, something doesn't smell right, something doesn't feel right, when I sit in a certain way, it burns a little. Like if you've got things like that, check them out, because you have one body, dude. You have one body. You want to make sure that you're firstly safe and secondly satisfied, period. So yeah, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed just chilling here and speaking to you guys about all of these things. I mean, of course, it's just like it's an ongoing process as you grow and as you get to know yourself. There's just so many things that you will figure out, but I do genuinely believe in the service that BeDucated does offer. I think it's a great service, especially for people who are around my age and are just, you know, young and are figuring things out and have a lot of questions. I do think that it's so beneficial to ask the questions, to ask the uncomfortable questions, get the right answers early so that you're not dealing with the harsh consequences of things later on, like not taking care of yourself. You also don't want to be older and just feel like you've not experienced anything and you've just got a curiosity that you're literally resisting. If you guys have questions, if you guys need answers, then do go into my description box. I will have all the details for you guys for the courses, the links, the articles, everything you need from BeDucated. And shout out to them again for sponsoring today's videos. Shout out to you guys for engaging with me on Instagram and asking me these questions. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then do thumbs up the video and comment down below your thoughts, and also subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you a part of the family. And if you do want to keep up with all my uploads, then click the bell notification button. It will notify you every time I upload. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.